This is P.O.C. The entity is stalking by commercial planes. There you go. There's clearly no airports over here. The people of the state are being documented. You're recalling the entity stalking me by plane and helicopter at Hawthorne and Euclid Avenue. And the third party that's documented engaging in what is verbalizing threats, engaging in what is a method of trying to criminally defame while you are stalking and you are a sex offender obsessed with my vagina, while you are coming outside anticipating my arrival, which is proven through the stalking conduct of the government that's spending millions of dollars stalking me in commercial planes. That third party, which is stalking in the path and blocking the sidewalk, this is all intentional conduct while you're tracking my steps and stalking. This is the people of the state who are going to be federally prosecuted for criminal summoning, and they're engaging in what is harassment while they're being documented. And all of the entity that engaged in that method of harassment via the people of the state are also gang stalking, engaging in criminal summoning. These are, in other words, these are facts that are the formula for federal prison. This is P.O.C. CMAX is stalking. That's light activity on the roads and the highways. Just like the police department. They do so stalking you using those vehicles with regard to the ability to stalk you conspicuously as though they have authority under the law and they're engaged in law enforcement. That's called malice. That's P.O.C. These are the people of the state sharing in criminal surveillance while the people of the state are pacing along Euclid Avenue. Okay, 9TWU 050, I believe. 92WX U50, substantially similar. It's the people of the state engaging with nothing other than U-turns, driving up and down the street, engaging what is knowledge of who I am and where I'm going, and also the fact that I'm documenting them. That's psychopathic pacing by a population, and that's what they're doing very heavily on El Morado and Lemon, while I'm documenting going up the street, and the entity has plane after plane after plane. This is the mental illness that is exposed, which is another basis for you to refer to the P.O.C., a database that will be exposing the domestic terrorists who are inside of the United States, while they are a mentally ill population, demon-possessed, violent sex offenders, stalkers who are monitoring you, monitoring even your genitalia, and you don't want any parts of that. You don't want them in your company. You don't want them in your neighborhood. You don't want them in any body of government where you have the full ability to look them up, what state they were in, and this is the entity that has no protection with regard to being exposed as domestic terrorists. This is the Ontario International Airport gang stalking. This is 1404 North Euclid Avenue. This is P.O.C. stalking. All right, anybody else is running right next to you, they know I have a camera and they're monitoring with the people of the state. These are psychopaths who are engaging in crossing paths by jogging in the same exact environment. Nothing changes about the facts. And they're pacing. That's the reality of what these cockroaches that are dressing themselves up as human beings who are demon-possessed, that are engaging in the pattern of conduct. License plate 6NQA204. This entity committed criminal summoning with the Ontario Police that are being disbanded. This is P.O.C.